Welcome back to Mini Brothers. Now, I've been working to get my hands on something for a couple months now, and it's finally here. Might be more difficult than I planned it. So let me show you what I got. It's a 2017 JCW, fully spec'd out Harman Kardon sound system with an 8.8-inch screen. It has the JCW bucket seats, JCW brakes, of course, panoramic sunroof, and half the mileage of my current car. Now, obviously, it's a little damaged. So let's tear into this and see what we're working with as far as damage goes. The first thing I had to do was come up with a strategy to even get this hood open. I mean, this radiator support was mangled, and the lock on the passenger side was just crushed and would not open. So there's no way to just pull the lever and get the lock open so the hood would pop up. So what I came up with was a plan to disconnect radiator support further back, closer to the strut tower, and then lift the hood up with the radiator support still connected to it. Now on the other side, it looks like on the driver's side that they pried the hood open, that lock open, which broke that lock. So that side of the hood was popped up. But as you can see, the hood is really damaged, the bumper is really damaged, and I wanted to get in there and figure out, okay, are we gonna need a new radiator? Are we gonna need a new condenser? How far does the damage go? Clearly on the driver's side, we've got a missing headlight, so that headlight was damaged. On the passenger side, looks like that headlight was also damaged. Now that we got the hood up, we have a lot more clearance to see what's going on here. Now, this radiator support obviously is bent up, and this lock on this side was just mangled. We couldn't even get all the bolts for the lock off. So that made it a lot harder to take this side off. On the other side, on the driver's side, we were able to unbolt the rest of the bolts for the lock to disconnect the cross member. Now, some of the bolts for the rest of the stuff weren't able to unbolt. We'll have to get to those later. But we have a whole lot more clearance now to get under the hood and see what's going on here. So the next step is to actually get the hood off the car, but before we do that, we have to disconnect the washer nozzles. We've got to take out this thermal protection and get all these rubber grommets off of the hood. We're going to save those for when we get a new hood, and so we're able to reassemble that hood with those rubber grommets. So let's move all this stuff out of the way so that we can start putting it back together. finally we get this lock disconnected from this radiator support. And all of this stuff, straight in the trash. This is complete garbage. We're not going to use any of this stuff again. And with that, we're going to call it a day. Join us next time while we try and figure out what was having a family inside this car. Is it still in the garage? I hope not, but let's figure out whose family this was growing inside our bumper. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please hit the like button. While you're down there, go ahead and subscribe. That helps us a lot.